So, for the ingredients today, we have garlic powder, salt and pepper, chicken broth, all purpose flour, milk, mixed frozen veggies, some butter, pie crusts, onion, and the chicken of the chicken pot pie. So, first up, we gotta get the chicken thighs cooked. We got the oven preheating to 360 degrees, and then we're gonna get a nice seasoning mix, throw it in the bag, mix it together, throw those bad boys in the oven. For the two seasonings that we're going to throw in the chicken bag, it is going to be the pineapple sriracha and the carne asada. So then in a large skillet, you're going to melt down a third cup of butter, and then once it's melted, throw in a half a cup of onions on top. Get that nice and cooked until they're soft, which is going to be about 5 minutes. And then you're going to add a third cup of flour. So then after the onions are nice and soft, after about 5 minutes, you're going to take 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, mix it in there for about 1 to 2 minutes, create a nice roux. And then you're going to take 2/3 cup of milk and 1 3/4 cup of chicken broth, gradually mix it in to the rest of the concoction. Bring it to a nice, let's call it fluffy, almost, whoa, almost mashed potatoes look. And then once it starts looking like this, we want it to bring it to a little bit of a bubble. And then it's the next step. Time for the garlic powder. Give it a nice little shake. And then you're going to get the cup of frozen veggies and 2 cups of chicken. I'll put in the rest of the ingredients to create the pot pie filling. And then make sure you cook the chicken pot pie in the oven for a good 30 to 35 minutes. All right, everybody, the camera crashed as I was pulling it out of the oven, but here is how it looks after 30 minutes in the oven at the 425 degrees. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. All right, let's plate this up and have a taste. All right, now because it is pie, I couldn't quite get a cool shot of me putting it on the plate because it required multiple hands, but here we go. Let's give it a try, y'all. All right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by Carver's Kitchen. Hopefully you enjoyed the chicken pot pie. And this is the first time I've ever made one, so let's give it a shot here. Mm, okay, super good. All right. Okay, okay. I need to go for another bite. My goodness. Okay. Y'all might need to put this in your weekly dinners or something because this is real good and the spices are hitting the chicken super nice. My goodness. Mm. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.